Did you hear Pastor Ron tell about the time they put a snake on a pole? That was a really cool story.
Chip, you always take off on Bible stories in the strangest ways.
Well, I didn't realize that the Bible had so many cool stories in it. Was that story about the guy flying up in his lawn chair in a Bible story? That was a really cool trick.
No, Chip, that was a newspaper article about some crazy guy in Los Angeles. Everyone knows that when they tipped the map of the United States up on edge, everything that was loose rolled to California.
You know, Mifty, I didn't used to like going to church, but Pastor Ron tells stories that give a fella a lot of really great ideas. I think I'm going to try that balloon ride idea as soon as I figure out where to get helium and balloons.
That wasn't what the story was about, though, Chip. Pastor Ron was just illustrating the idea of being lifted up. You know, like the snake in the story of the Exodus. Jesus was lifted up on the cross that same way.
Yeah, that was really cool too. I'm going to go out looking for a snake this afternoon. I think it would be a lot of fun to have it up on a pole. I can just see all those folk that come to the food bank. When they see my pole and look up to where I have that snake on it, I'll bet they'll get a large charge out of that experience.
Oh, Chip, that would almost be cruel. You could really scare some little old lady and make her have a heart attack.
Well, maybe. But if she just take another look at my snake, she might get healed from all her arthritis, too. You know, Pastor Ron said that when people of Israel looked at the snake that Moses used, something happened to them.
You know, Chip, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go out looking for snakes and planning to mess with them. If you get the wrong kind, it could really be trouble for you.
I know. But I could just pretend that I was doing something religious, like Moses was. I know. I could tell people that I'm just reminding them of how Jesus was hung on the cross. I'm not sure I understand the part about looking at the snake and getting healed.
Pastor Ron was trying to help us see how the brass snake on the pole in Moses' day was an illustration of how Jesus was lifted up. The idea is that anyone who looked at the snake could be healed from a snake bite. That's how it is for people today. Anyone who looks to Jesus can be healed from sin.
I didn't get all that. I was too busy thinking about how much fun it would be to put a snake on a pole. In my mind's eye, I was seeing folk getting inspired to move faster than they had for a long time. You know, Mifty, seeing a snake really motivates folk.
But Chip, that kind of motivation isn't helpful, you know. You could do damage to some people that way.
I don't think so, but maybe. So, what do you think, Mifty? Should I try the lawn chair and balloons first instead of the snake thing?
Oh,